That's a big difference between Ethiopia and Japan.
I was, just as you were shocked, I was also so shocked.
Avoiding and yeah. Hello, this is Nobu.
Hello, this is Sima.
So today we'll see like 5 unusual things in Japan, but completely normal in Ethiopia. So born and raised in Japan, there are some things like I got used to. But in Ethiopia, it's totally different. After I came to Ethiopia, I found these things a bit unusual and weird. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying there is a difference between like Japan and Ethiopia. So you know, like sometimes when we just drive, I notice like some weird things.
Yeah.
And like I just told you, right?
Yeah, those things are completely normal for me, and I just wonder why you are so shocked or surprised. But I guess that's just Japanese ways.
Yeah, true. That's a difference. So we'll see like what's the difference. So number 1, several animals on the street. Like when I was in Japan, I've never ever seen like any animals on the road. I mean like on the road.
Yeah.
Of course, like a walk past those things, I can see some people just hanging like, you know, their pet, like the mostly dogs. That's a kind of normal.
Yeah.
But here in Ethiopia, I can see like a variety of animals, right?
Yeah.
So first, of course, sheep and the goat and the cows.
Yeah.
Still understandable. Yeah, I know. But sometimes I can see like chickens. Wow, should I just catch and eat it? Or even horse. Yeah, biggest animals which I saw on the street is camel.
Yeah.
But can you imagine like those variety of animals on the street and like always like those animals. Oh, of course, donkey as well.
Yeah. Sometimes gari.
Yeah, gari. Gari is like, you know, kind of donkey
or horse drawn.
Yeah, drawn
kind of
cart.
cart.
Yeah, it's so funny. So when I just drive in Ethiopia, I always consider, oh, these animals might be like jumping into the street. So I always just, you know, be careful about those animals and avoiding and yeah.
And they don't know the traffic route, so you have to be extra careful.
Yeah. So number 2. So this is like about a building. Renting unfinished building. That's also common in Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Do you get my point?
Yeah, of course. But for me, it's completely normal and not weird.
I mean, like there are like lots of building still under constructing, but at least like most of building like just finished. The ground floor and maybe like, you know, first floor still like there are like, you know, 2-3 levels like not finished.
Yeah.
It's never happened in Japan.
Yeah.
But here in Ethiopia, there are like so many like buildings.
Yeah,
it's not finished.
Yeah. I mean, I also noticed after you just started mentioning that, and there are even in Hawassa a lot of buildings, which are like 5 floor, 6 floor, but only the ground is just for cafe.
Yeah, cafe or maybe like mostly bank, right?
Yeah, bank or something.
So number 3. So wedding or funeral tent on the main street.
That's also kind of interesting for me.
Yeah. At the beginning, I was super shocked.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Actually, you just mentioned one day.
Yeah.
Then I couldn't believe it, right? Like I thought they just blocked the street, but that street is not the main road. Maybe inside it's really common. Just a wedding or funeral, they just make this tent in front of their house and invited people or guests just come there. Because their compound is not big enough to accommodate all those things. So it's really common, and I usually see those kind of things.
Yeah.
But I never thought on the main asphalt road.
Yeah.
The biggest road in Hawassa, just completely blocked with that thing.
Yeah.
And all those cars have to avoid that road and just find alternative way.
Yeah, especially like a wedding season, like it's also crazy.
Yeah, especially January, February.
Yeah. And if in Japan, people just, putting the tent on the street, immediately somebody just taking the picture and like a tweet or like, probe attack on the SNS. Yeah?
Yeah.
So number 4, what I really surprised was kind of meaningless, purposeless phone call.
Because for us, it's completely normal. People just call every day or like 3-4 times a week, just saying hello and...
Yeah. But at the beginning, I was super confused. So one day, somebody just called me and saying like, salam no, de no, blah, 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 tafa, nam namen. And yeah. So what? And like he just, finished like a greeting and just disconnected. What? What the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
He's just asking me like, salam no, de no, nam, nam, nam. That's it? So what's the purpose of a phone call?
Just checking on you, just checking what's up.
Yeah, but it's so weird.
Not
Because
for
like
us.
in Japan, normally people just make a phone call with some meaning. So for example, like, the work related or like, just confirmed about the schedule, when can we go and hang out or something. But here, just say hello. Literally, just say hello. I'm still kind of confusing, like to get like those phone calls.
I am also confused how Japanese people don't check on each other just to say hello. Because in this country, we are so kind of have strong family ties and social.
But I mean, like not even the family.
Yeah, but even friends, we have strong bonding connection. So
Yeah,
we
but
just need
like
to...
sometimes I just received like a really random guy.
Uh,
He's almost like a stranger for me. It's like a kind of stranger just call me and say hello and just disconnected.
stranger?
It's real. I mean, like
It's
not exactly stranger, but I met only one time or something.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But if you guys are friends or consider each other kind of close, it's really common. Sometimes we just say, wow, it's been a while since I called this friend, so let me just take on her or him, or then just hello, what's up, how are you, what's new with you, how are you doing, how your business going. We just check on each other and just exchange good words and then just hang out without a reason.
Yeah. But I mean, like this country's people pretty much love the phone call, for sure.
Yeah.
Like not only like this meaningless phone call, still like for the family, she's literally called every day.
Yeah, my mom calls me every day.
But I just told her, I just call like my parents or like my family back in Japan, maybe once a couple of months or something, and she was like kind of shocked.
I was really surprised.
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine, especially these days we have all the social media and all the network to just call each other online. So even if I go to abroad, I can't imagine not calling my family or my friends for like 2 months or something.
Yeah.
Or even text at least.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah, because we just want to check on each other. Are you okay? How are you holding up and how are you? And, yeah, we just want to kind of give kind of little updates about each other.
Yeah. That's a big difference between Ethiopia and
I
Japan.
was, just as you were shocked, I was also so shocked. Do you remember?
Yeah.
When you said you would call your family once in 2 months, or no, even sometimes once in 3 months, right? Or your bro or your sis, just talking in a long time.
I mean, like for my sister, maybe once a year. I just send her like, you know, birthday message to her.
Oh my gosh.
Because like they have like their own life.
Yeah, but these things never happen in Ethiopia unless you are in some kind of fight with your family. I can't, that's just impossible.
Yeah.
In this country. Even if I don't call my bro or sis for the whole 1 week or even 2 weeks, they just consider, hey, what's up with you? What's wrong with you? These days you never ever call me. And we just accuse me of not calling, even for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Let alone for 1 year.
I mean, like my like a relationship between like you know myself and the family is pretty much good.
Yeah. So that's why if it's Ethiopian, they just consider, oh, what did I do? Are we not okay? Or he's not okay, he's sick, or they just consider all kinds of things if you never call or just text.
I mean, like there is like a proverb in Japan. So there is no like a letter or no like a call or like, you know, nothing like from like you know, your important person. I mean, like no mention, like no contact at all, which means like they are okay.
But
there is like a pretty famous proverb.
Okay, I mean, I see your point, but I also saw a documentary which you never had kind of called a person and the person is found dead in the room. So if you never hear something from that person, he might also be dead, or sick, or in trouble, or depressed, or something.
Yeah, probably. Maybe still like my parents is both alive. That's why I don't need to call like frequently.
Of course.
Yeah. Once like, you know, my dad or my mom dead, and like, you know, my dad or my mom just live alone, I need to like make a phone call a bit more. Otherwise she or he might dead.
Okay. Actually, I remembered at some point you just called your mom for no reason, and she said, "What's up? What's wrong?" Or she just thought something happened. That's kind of big difference.
Yeah, true. I guess like most of Japanese also surprise those like meaningless or like, you know, frequent
and
like a phone call.
I'm sure most Ethiopians also become really shocked with you guys.
So even like a Japanese like a neighbor contact you, you don't need to worry. It's normal. That's it?
Yeah.
So number 5, guys are just, you know, holding the hand to each other and walking around the street.
Yeah.
It's pretty much shocked. When I came here, I mean like in Ethiopia, first time, I saw like a lots of like guys are just holding a hand and like walking down the street.
Yeah.
So I thought, oh, this country is kind of liberal and open for the gay people. But after a while, I noticed this country is really conservative and like it doesn't like allow or like, you know, it's kind of strict for the gay. So this is actually friendship, right?
Friendship or just showing affection.
Yeah. But
I mean,
for me, it's so weird.
I mean, nowadays even this is also weird for me.
Yeah?
But I never consider those people are gay. I mean, I just consider, oh, their friends were kind of, you know, weirdly close or something. But still, it's kind of common. But still, especially as a young generation, like some people don't. Just, you know.
But it's still like a younger generation doing that, right? I mean, I can understand if they're like, you know, 5 years old or something, like even like, you know, those small kids just, you know, holding hand together and walking on the street to the security reason or those things, right?
But 30
you know, 30 years old or sometimes even we can see like, you know, around 40, 50 years old guys are just shaking the hand and just walking straight. And what?
I mean, if I were a guy, I wouldn't do it with now my current mindset. But if I see other guys just holding each other, or just older guys just holding each other, I wouldn't consider like they're gay, because this country is kind of like not liberal at all.
Yeah, true.
And kind of being homosexual is just kind of
tough to this country, right?
Yeah,
tough
banned,
to live.
or how can I say?
Yeah, kind of prohibited.
Yeah, it's not welcomed to the community. So even if I'm not saying there are no gay people, but even if there are, they wouldn't do it in kind of public display.
Yeah.
Just holding each other.
Yeah.
Or something.
I can
so
understand.
if you see in public places just guys holding each other's hand, or hugging, or just being close, it's not that they're kind of, you know, weirdly.
Yeah.
They're just being affectionate friends, or just close. That's it.
Yeah, true. I already understand like Ethiopian culture, but still, every time when I see like, you know, the guys are holding hand, like still I feel like a bit weird. Okay. I mean, nowadays like Japan also, like, you know, kind of conservative country, I guess. But nowadays, like, you know, LGBTQ and like those, like, you know, the sexual minority, like, you know, people start understanding and accept like those things.
Not in this country.
Yeah. But yeah, not in this country. And like, you know, I think it's not like, you know, again, like a right or wrong.
Yeah.
It's just a difference.
Yeah.
So to know about like those differences is kind of good for us to understand each other.
Yeah. So if you like this video, make sure you give us thumbs up and subscribe to our channel and share and comment. It will really help us. So thank you for watching and see you next time.
See you.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.